Hi, I'm Nadine Stoll, a real estate agent serving the city of San Diego. Today I'm excited to talk to you about how to buy and sell a home simultaneously. Most first-time home sellers never think about how tricky this process can be until they actually do it. Buying a new home while you're still living in your current home can create a long string of dominoes, and if just one of those dominoes fails to tip over in the line, the whole thing falls apart. So I'm going to walk you through the entire process to ensure all the pieces come together easily for you. Here are the three options to buy and sell a home simultaneously. Option number one, closing contingent. In this case, you would put an offer in on a new home, but you would only be obligated to buy it if someone buys your current home. In essence, if your buyer falls through, then you reserve the right to back out of the new home's contract as well. The obvious drawback to selling a home contingent is that it transfers all the risk to the home seller, and some home sellers don't want to assume that risk on behalf of their buyer. This is especially true if you're trying to sell a home in a really competitive market. Option two, own both homes temporarily. This is a viable option if you can afford to carry two mortgages. In this case, you would get a mortgage on the new home and wait to move out of your current home until you're ready. This process is helpful when your new home needs major renovations, but you don't want to move in until the renovations are complete. It's also helpful when you're turning your old home into an investment property and you're planning to rent it out after you move into your new home. But there are several drawbacks. First, you need to be approved for a second mortgage, which is entirely up to the bank. Second, you'd have to pay both mortgages simultaneously. And third, you can't apply the funds from the sale of the first home towards the purchase of the second until it's actually sold, which means you'd need to come up with the down payment out of pocket. Option number three, rent a home. Most sellers are unaware that they can stay in their current home after it sells by renting it back from their buyers. Yep, it's called a rent back deal. In this case, you would get all the proceeds from the sale without having to move, which gives you both the time and money to purchase a new home. Of course, the big drawback is that it transfers the risk to the buyer, and some buyers are hesitant to take the risk of renting their new home and prolonging their own move-in date. Again, buying a home when you have a home to sell can be tricky business. I've seen transactions where 5 or more families are all buying and selling contingently, which creates a really long string of dominoes. Orchestrating a transaction like that is a bit of an art form, and you need a great real estate agent who can guide you through that process. If you have questions about anything I covered today, or if you're thinking about making a move, feel free to message me here or text me at 858-461-9830. Always happy to help. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time.